Back to school means back on the bus for many island students, but what happens when you can't afford the fare? For one mother in Saanich, BC Transit's policy of insisting on payment in full and up front is putting her children's chances of starting the school year at risk. A News reporter Shachi Curl joins us now with more on the story. Shachi.
Hudson, it's one of those problems that seems so easy to solve, and yet there is no solution for Ruth Horst and her 5 children, and it seems right now they appear to be on track to be going nowhere fast. It's a short walk to the bus stop for the Horst family, but getting her 3 eldest kids on the bus and off to school represents a financial journey Ruth Horst just can't make this September. The mother of 5 living on disability assistance has no car. BC Transit is the lifeline her children rely on.
They really serve for school. That's how they get to their doctor's appointment. The only way for us to do it is by bus.
Horst pays $45 a year for her subsidized annual pass. The kids are charged $350 each for the reduced rate 10-month bus pass that will cover them for the school year. But the entire amount must be paid up front. That's more than $1,000, and Horst doesn't have it.
It's hard right now just to find, honestly, the money to put shoes on everybody, clothe everybody with what they need.
Paying by month is about $400 more expensive by the time June comes around. Horst says she has asked, begged BC Transit to allow her to pay for the cheaper passes in installments, something the transit company says it can't and won't do.
The Commission, apparently over the years, has determined that that additional cost of running a payment system, which would have to be borne by all of the users, wasn't justified.
But Horst's MLA says the family isn't the only one spinning its wheels.
We have spoken to principals of schools, and what they're saying is this is not the first time they've encountered it. So right now we're trying to research and find out how many other students have fallen through the cracks.
Neither the Ministry of Housing and Social Development, the Ministry of Transportation, nor the Ministry of Education were able to provide any answers by airtime.
It just blows my mind. I think that there's got to be an answer to this. All they want to do is go to school.
Ruth says she's so desperate she's considering homeschooling the kids.
I'm the only one here for these 5. Their dad is unfortunately not in the picture. We have, no family down here, so I'm it. And I just feel so strongly that I continue to fight to see that they get an education.
The Horst's youth passes are good until tomorrow, August 31st. Then their busing days will stop. And just a few moments ago, Hudson, the Ministry of Social Housing and Development did get back to us confirming what we know, in effect, that it does spend about $40 million a year providing those $45 a year bus passes like the one that Ruth Horst has for those people who are living on income assistance. But for children, there is no program to subsidize their bus passes, any additional subsidy beyond what BC Transit offers itself. Now, we also know that this is not a new issue for BC Transit. I'm reading from a report that goes back about 4 years ago, from 2006, and in it talks about a recommendation for those subsidized passes to be charged on a month-by-month basis, but that's not happening now, and we're told it won't be happening in the short term. Hudson.
All right, Shachi Curl reporting. Shachi, thank you.
You're welcome.